He's been out crisscrossing the country talking about what he has done. I'm not going to pretend that everything is calm and beautiful and think if the election was held today that it would be a landslide. This is a dead heat race, and it's going to be a dead heat race on November 5th as well. I mean, these elections are decided by tens of thousands of people in a few key states, and that's it. But the idea that Joe Biden is struggling to raise money is ludicrous. The man had a $10 million haul in the 24 hours after the State of the Union. He had the largest fundraising month on record in February. The RNC is in complete tatters. The DNC is cruising. And anyone in their right mind would give almost anything to be able to raise $25 million in one night. And it's custom for previous presidents to campaign with the new presidents of their own party. No one made fun of Barack Obama when he said, Bill Clinton is my explainer in chief. I can't connect with people in kind of a folksy way, so I need Bill Clinton to come with me and to explain my policies this way. And then Obama obviously campaigned for Hillary Clinton, who didn't win the race, but for Joe Biden, and Bill Clinton was out there for him too. This is what you do, and there is a common enemy, and the enemy is whoever is at the top of the Republican ticket, and that is a shared mission. But you know, Donald Trump will get his money out of the SPAC for sure, but you have this contrast of someone who is selling out events like this, which, by the way, has tickets that go for $200. It's not all $500,000. And Donald Trump is on, you know, doing ads hawking $60 Bibles. He's siphoning off donor money to pay for his legal fees. It's a pretty stark contrast of what's going on.
This is Fox's token liberal Jessica Tarlov giving a not-so-rosy lay of the land for Republicans as far as their finances are concerned. This comes on the heels of a bombshell joint fundraiser with Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and Joe Biden. The three of them will take part in a discussion moderated by Stephen Colbert at Radio City Music Hall in New York, accompanied by musical guests like Queen Latifah, Ben Platt, and Leah Michelle, with tickets ranging from $250 to $500,000. The event has already raised a staggering $25 million in a day. And in fact, to convey the extent to which this is decidedly bad news for Donald Trump and his campaign, I'll go ahead and read a tweet posted by right-wing pundit Charlie Kirk. Tonight will be the largest fundraiser in political history, $25 million in hard money raised in a single evening for Biden. This is more raised in one night than Trump raised the entire month of February. Democrats are beginning to fine-tune their messaging, and they have a standing army of 5,000 plus full-time organizers on the ground in key states. We are outgunned and will be outspent. It's not often that I look to elevate the words of far-right provocateurs like Charlie Kirk, but in this case, I think the exception's worth it. And of course, tonight's event only adds to the already massive financial lead that Biden has over Trump. Joe Biden's campaign just raised a staggering $53 million in February alone, bringing their total cash on hand to $155 million and far outpacing the Trump campaign's $40 million cash on hand. And I'd attribute the difference to two major reasons. The first, no one wants to donate to Trump because he spends all of his money on legal fees. The guy just barely found a creditor to cover his $91 million bond in the E. Jean Carroll verdict, and now he's still searching for a creditor to cover his $175 million bond in the New York fraud verdict. Trump has also effectively combined his operation with the RNC, which does nothing other than give him access to a lot more money and to do with it what he wants. And right now, what he wants is to make bonds and hang on to his properties. So I want to be perfectly clear here. If you donate to Donald Trump's campaign or to the Republican National Committee, you are paying Donald Trump's lawyers. That's it. Your money isn't going to voter registration or turnout or down-ballot races. You are paying overpriced lawyers to litigate cases that they are not going to win. You're paying Alina Habba and Chris Guys so that they can watch their client lose hundreds of millions of dollars because his cases are all home runs for the prosecutors and the plaintiffs. So if you're looking to fund some high-priced attorneys in losing cases, by all means, donate away. And not for nothing, but it looks like even Republican donors are starting to recognize the con, considering Trump is having so much difficulty raising money from small dollar donors. That's made even more abundantly clear by the fact that the dude is hawking $60 Bibles now to his supporters.
What can we do? Stand up, speak out, and pray that God will bless America again. I'm proud to endorse and encourage you to get this Bible. We must make America pray again. Pray, get educated, get motivated, and stand with me and the legions of Americans asking God to bless our great nation, to bring our great nation back, and to make America great again. I'm proud to partner with Lee in this offering. He's a very special man, both as a talent, but maybe even more so as a human being. He's very, very special. And I think you all should get a copy of God Bless the USA Bible now and help spread our Christian values with others. There you have it. Let's make America pray again. God bless you, and God bless the USA.
Because nothing says I'm doing great financially quite like, hey, give me $60 for this Bible that I slapped my name on. And by the way, just as a quick aside, anyone who's foolish enough to buy a Bible from Donald Trump probably hasn't seen this.
Okay. You mentioned the Bible. You've been talking about how it's your favorite book. And you said, I think last night in Iowa, some people are surprised that you say that. I'm wondering what one or two of your most favored Bible verses are,
well,
and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal, so I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into...
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite?
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that
no,
you like?
I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. I think it's just an incredible... The whole Bible is an incredible... I joke very much so. They always hold up the Art of the Deal. I say my second favorite book of all time. But I just think the Bible is just something very special.
But sure, a real God-fearing Christian there. Got it. The second reason for this massive financial disparity between Biden and Trump, people actually want to donate to Joe Biden because they agree with his agenda. While Trump and Republicans are seeking nationwide bans on abortion and interstate travel bans and IVF bans, Biden and the Democrats are looking to codify women's reproductive rights into federal law. While Trump and Republicans are looking to heap tax cuts onto millionaires and billionaires, Democrats and Biden are looking to make the ultra-wealthy pay their fair share. And while Trump and Republicans seek to undermine democracy at every turn to consolidate power for themselves, Democrats and Biden are looking to ensure that more people can participate in the political process and make their voices heard and be represented in our government. The visions between the two sides could not be more diametrically opposed, and the American people are signaling which side they support pretty clearly with their wallets. And yet the fact is that Trump isn't really trying. He can see that he's falling behind financially, but he's not changing his grifter ways because he isn't interested in reaching voters where they are. He isn't interested in expanding his base. He isn't interested in making a positive case for his presidency. He isn't interested in offering any semblance of a promising vision for the future. He is only interested in using money and resources to further attack our democracy through the courts and through voter suppression efforts and through disinformation campaigns. This is an entire campaign predicated on undermining the very democracy that he's seeking to lead. This is no different than someone applying to be a firefighter by showing how many buildings they can burn down. So while it's heartening for democracy to see that Joe Biden and the Democrats are pulling in donations while Trump can't manage to do even that, just know that Trump is less interested in appealing to Americans and more interested in testing the fence to find weak spots in an effort to pull the whole thing down. The left and right are playing two fundamentally different games, which should only serve to underscore the importance of this upcoming election. This isn't about taxes, it's not about states' rights or fiscal responsibility, this is about democracy itself, something that should unite Americans from across the political spectrum, because not for nothing, but there's nothing more conservative than conserving our democracy. That is what's on the ballot this November. Before you go, I need some help. Please subscribe to the channel and do your part to help grow the progressive media ecosystem. I don't do sponsorships or paid ads, I won't ask for money, but just subscribing to this channel goes a really long way, and it helps get the message out to more people. The subscribe button is right here on the screen. You can also subscribe to my Spanish language channel, which I made to reach those crucial Spanish-speaking voters. That link is on the screen too. And finally, if you want to listen to my audio podcast, you can follow that link as well. Thanks so much for watching.